That is not good. Today we're working on the tow truck. We thought we were just gonna pull it in, swap out a rocker arm because I broke a guide plate right here. Broke the ear off of it. I welded it back together. It's been working fine. But it's always been in the back of my mind that, hey, I need to fix that. So this rocker fell off, was running on the valve. So I ordered some new ones. We tear it apart and we find this. There's another one broke right there. The big problem is the piece isn't laying in there. I don't know where that piece of metal is. We gotta go fishing. We're gonna lift this thing up. And oh, the other big problem is I bought new guide plates. I bought the wrong size of guide plates. Our parts department here is not very good. We've got to tighten up the ship. So
just barely.
Yeah, so
but
just,
you got
it's wrong. So I ordered some new ones. We got to lift this up, find that other piece of metal, and we'll get it scabbed back together in case we have a recovery. So maybe we won't. Maybe we'll pull the oil pan off and see if we can find parts. So yeah. I hope this works. Where's your light?
Right here.
Shine it in here.
It's got some chromium.
Yeah, sure does.
That couldn't have been all that rocker.
No. There's 600 miles on it. Cut that oil filter open.
Yep. Let's cut it open and see what's inside.
Whatever it is, it ain't good. I don't feel it.
You feel it?
No.
We're finding bad parts. Well, the horsepower's leaking out. You gotta maintain, so that's what we're doing.
Big block was always my dad's idea. I'm an LS guy. I like LS. You may see in the future the big block come out of here and we do something different. I don't know what. Why don't you guys put in the comments what would fix this? Less maintenance, same horsepower. What motor could go in this tow truck to where we'd have all kinds of horsepower and torque still, but reliability instead of working on valve train of a big block all the time? So let us know.
We seem to have another failure right there. There's supposed to be something attached. So there will be in a minute because I'm gonna hand this off.
I'm gonna fix it.
He ran away.
I'm taking pictures for
Don't hand it to me.
Sean!
I'm busy.
Nobody, I'm not fixing it.
Grandma, you can do it.
All right, give it to
It's
the
handled.
expert.
We're out of here.
How do you tell? What's the difference between good metal and cheap metal?
It just looks really
says
flimsy.
Mustang!
I'll bet if you put that under a microscope, there's a million little holes in there, and that's what makes it weak. They recycled your Mountain Dew cans, Paul.
If a guy would have just bought the right ones, it would have been way better. No, this is the difference, Grandma. See how far that hole is cut down into the turn?
Yeah.
The good ones aren't cut into the turn.
Oh, yeah, I can see
So
that.
it makes them strong.
Yeah.
This is the difference.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I can see that with my good eye.
There's still assembly lube on here. That's how much we haven't ran this motor.
Wow. I should have held.
Your parts are like your help, cheap.
What?
Well, I'm out of here. You guys just got told. Grandma, aren't you my help too?
Nope.
Hey, what's this?
All right, I'll build an ear for this thing, I guess. All right, this isn't a permanent fix, but we just welded a little tab on it. This will get us until our parts show up, and so if we need the tow truck, we can use it.
We got some new rockers put on. 3 of them were bad. And you can actually tell because they're the prettier ones. Hopefully we don't break any more guide plates. We didn't have the right guide plates. We just welded these for now. Maybe this is going to change. I think we got him talked into a different motor maybe. Lighter weight, more power. I love that. So I'll get the valve cover on it. We'll be done.
There's some chrome in that, man.
Yeah, there's some stuff in it. You got a pipe cutter? Let's open a filter.
Yeah, there's some definite metal in that. Maybe doing this quicker than we wanted to do this.
Yeah, there's goodies in there. Oh, it's digging in right
Yeah.
there. Yep.
Digs in everywhere.
It's too
soft for the...
an oil filter. It doesn't cut an oil filter out. Maybe this was made for smaller ones.
I don't know what that's for. I'd back up.
I'm gonna step right up. Landon. I'm not your target.
I was throwing him in the line of fire. She's deep. Oh, we haven't beat the blood. My other fingers, that one was feeling left out.
So
I
you
took
had
the
to
skin
add?
off of those two last week, so it's good. Avoid slipping off and stabbing yourself.
Oh, I'm definitely
She
trying.
hurts.
I'm going low.
I was just telling myself, don't slip
Don't
off
do that. It's
That
gonna
will hurt.
Didn't it?
If I have a magnet landing.
I didn't have a lot in the look, man.
That color just makes me nervous.
It filed quite a bit off that rocker.
There's metal in it. Fun. I love motors. Maybe we should go electric. You're close.
I'm getting around the world here.
So much for having an oil can cutter. Ben's gonna bleed next.
I'm trying to be careful
You're
not to do
bleeding.
it.
You're slipping everywhere.
I can feel my heartbeat in it now.
Oh, I guarantee you can.
Yeah, it's coming.
All right, there's one little section.
We're gonna be hard to tell what's going on in this thing. We mangled it so bad.
We have mangled.
Problem is, you
Death.
can't get it out now. That is not good. Brass. Where's your light?
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That's bearing.
we got a bearing unloading.
Well, your motor's still a piece of crap, Landon. No matter how much money you put into it, it's still a piece of crap.
That is insane.
Well, nothing like getting kicked in the testicles. Alright, we got us a new oil filtration system on here. Probably gonna need a couple of those. Still have no idea why it's done what it's done, but I got the gasket gluing on there, so when that sets up, slap it back together and fire it up. We'll give this thing some fresh oil and see what happens. The metal came from somewhere, but maybe it'll just heal itself. All right, so we're running AMSOIL high zinc in this thing just because it's a new motor and we knew it needed to wear in, but hopefully not wear out like it is. We'll run her for a couple of days with this oil and check it and see what she's looking like, see how the chrome is. We'll get the new guide plates here and pull the valve or the covers back off and change oil again in it. I'll have an oil filter cutter by then and we'll know what's what inside this thing. We're full up.
If you remember, Ben wrapped the headers trying to save this starter.
Now what do you do with the excess stuff?
That's
Cut it off.
tight as it'll get. Go get some scissors. You'll never see this anyways, right?
All right, we got the mail today and Dawn sent us some stuff. They're old tools, but they're good tools still. Just good stuff. He's got an old angle head buffer, and then this is my favorite. Check that little sander out. That's cool for polishing stuff, grinding. That's pretty dang cool. Thank you. Just like that.
What's the odds that you're giving? Like, how long do you think this will last? You don't really want to talk about it very much.
I'm a little frustrated with it. This motor's been a thorn in my side forever. I mean, I put it in Landon's truck and built it and thought it was awesome, and it ran good for a month. And then we started having the exact same problem that it's having right now. Metal. So you can see all that metal in there. She is done. That's bearing coming out of there. See that chrome? Yeah, it's got chrome in it. So I don't know exactly what to think. I'd like to think deep down inside that that was all assembly metal and everything's good inside of here. We're gonna know. We're gonna go put 100 miles on this thing and come back and drop the oil again and see what's in it. If it looks good, we're just gonna run it. But you can bet that I've got a plan B going on right now in my brain. I don't know if my wallet can actually back up my plan currently, but hey, you gotta be able to dream, right? I'm hoping someone wants to work with us that builds cool motors, because this one has pissed me off. Click, click, that's the one. That's what I was looking for. That's too long to fit back there. Got one bolt left. It's the hardest one to get to. You gotta kind of hold your mouth just right, close one eye. All right, got it. Air cleaner, and we fire it up. Maybe we should just sell it. Clean one owner, runs great. Never been taken off the road or abused. No low balls, I know what I have. Let's fire the old girl up and see what happens. Someone put her in, I don't know why that wasn't in gear. She's not rattling. I don't see it leaking oil anywhere. We fixed it. So I was working on derby cart in here once, and I had it all pretty much done. Was tinkering on it, and I decided to fire it up. So I just reached over there's no windows in a derby car, so I just reached over and hit the start button, laying on the front. It started, it was in gear. It like drove me up and pushed me against my toolbox. Luckily I got long arms and I could reach up, and I shut it back off. It was just sitting there pushing me up against the toolbox.
This is why it's better not to ask your children what they do.
Oh, I think she's... I don't know. We got plenty of oil pressures, so I think she's good. We'll just run it until it lets the rods out, and then we'll do something different. No burnouts in this truck, it just skips the front. New day in the shop, new project. Well, you've seen the project, little glimpses of it. It's my boy's truck that we're gonna build for him, little Dodge Dakota, 91. I've got parts scattered everywhere for it, so we're gonna try to build the front and the rear ends today. Over in that mess, there's some parts for the front end. Those go over there. That goes. Sweet. That goes. There is a lot of turds here, just in case you're wondering. Landon's new job today is gonna be cleaning. I think that's a front end right there. Now we just gotta put it together. That's what we'll do this afternoon. We're going to get the front end currently. Sean's on the tractor. I think he's got into the front end now, so Land's got us a strap. We'll hook on, see if we can dig it out of here. I'm debuting as a cameraman. Hunter's at the house cleaning a cart off, so I get the job. This should get interesting. Like a glove. I set it down and we'll hook it back. You're good. Roll it up. You got it. Go watch him and make sure he doesn't hit into anything. There you go. We're officially working on your truck, Jace. I've been working on the urinal for the new shop for a while, and we need a sign to go behind it for the backsplash. We have a flood area sign. We have a stop sign, but I want a slippery when wet sign. So we're gonna run up to the state road shed. My brother-in-law works there, and we're gonna see if he has any old signs kicking around that we can straighten up and make work on this. So. All right, so Sean doesn't know this, but we're headed to the state road shed because that's where he used to work, and they're giving him a going away party. So we're dragging him up there, and he gets to see all the guys that he used to work with again. So.
what are we at?
We're halfway. With the
Alright.
AC running.
Everyone's cooking for lunch out in the counties here.
No doubt.
This ought to be good.
Awesome day. We're not passionate.
Surprise, anyways.
Surprise. Like a fat guy needs to get fatter.
You gotta tell me something. How was it?
That was too much like the good old days. You suckers didn't even tell me.
Yeah, we.
How long do you know about it?
I just
today?
Just today. Just
Well,
today.
It surprised me. One big
Grandma
lie.
Lolly about spoiled it on you, huh?
She was close.
She was.
She got my wheels turning.
She-
Went white walls out, huh? Jace has been working hard. So we're back. We got Sean's going away dinner all handled,
Going
and
away.
we didn't get a sign, but that was a good excuse. Jace has been slaving away putting tires on these wheels, so.
We got one knuckle off.
Oh, he started cutting it. Looks like he's been ruining Sawzall blades. So this had a hard day. It was broken, pretty severely broken. Gears still look good though. So this old front end had a Detroit locker in it, but it's broken, so I welded it together inside. So we're gonna put an ARB in it. Hey, that was back in my early welding days, okay?
The cast didn't like it.
Well, that ball joint's welded in because it fell out. Welded top and bottom.
Didn't stick.
You know what? You're gonna have to cut the nut off. It's tapered. Me and this old front end, we go way back to the Dodge Dakota days. So I'll flash some pictures up here of the day I broke this side off and we welded it back together on the trail. It was quite a day.
Melt the chair down. That was good.
Set her on the ground. Just like that. Walla walla. 9/16. Pull her off. How these break is it swells the U-joints up and pops them. She's got a little more in her. So the axles we're putting back in it don't have U-joints in it. They have RCV. And they have the same spline on the outside that they have on the inside. So they bolt. So they've got this pretty much gutted. Sean's gonna go ahead and cut all the stuff off we don't need, which is everything. And then Jace is gonna grind it up, make it look pretty, and we'll throw some trusses on it. Time lapse time.
The Hunter knows how to work.
To set backwards some too. You'll have to turn this thing around to get it to do it. Let's get this all stacked together. There we go. Okay, start clamping her down, come across there. Yep, you can weld a bunch of it. I mean, weld these sides down and then go ahead and weld the undersides where you can, just tack them. Weld these tops and then take it off and you can weld it all up. Then we'll put it back on and weld it up. All right, so tow truck's all back together. We're gonna go take it for a test drive. Just make sure it's as good as we think it is. I hope That was just some metal. I mean, Landon, when he blew this thing up, it had a lot of metal in it. So hopefully that was just leftover and everything's really happy. It sounds good though. So we'll go drive it, put some miles on it and find out. All right, we're out of here. She seems like her old self. Sounds quiet, everything's happy. Let's get us a drink with some ice in it.
I like that idea.
And go home and park this thing, call it fixed. Hear it already?
Oh, yeah.
Hear 'em.
Yep.
I don't know what's going on. Well, we'll wait for some parts to show up and we'll swap out the guide plates and then we'll see how long she lives. It's got problems. All right, we got the tow truck back. It's back together. I mean, it's useful. We can use it again. I don't know how long the motor's gonna make it with us. We're gonna run it 100 miles and change oil again and cut the filter out and check it again, but we'll see. So, till next time, thanks for watching.